How do you read?
Loud and clear. How many?
Loud and clear.
Alright.
The cross scanner is up to you. Fuel
Yeah, we'll leave it
selectors.
off for now.
Cross feed. Verify.
Okay. Crossfeed is verified all the way back. Good.
Contact advised information India. Confirmation India 1656 Zulu. Wind calm. Weather event 5005. Temperature 11. Dew point -1. Altimeter 3016. IFR arrivals expect RNAV approach. Runways 5 and 11 in use. Call police programs for Seattle. Ground lay San Francisco. On initial contact advised information India.
There we have India.
Confirmation India 1656 Zulu.
Okay, we have India. Altimeter is 3016. How do I set the altimeter?
Okay, barrow,
Barrow.
and then turn the knob. 3016, and then that's it, and just leave it.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have to click, and then always set it on the standby instrument as well.
3016.
Yep, perfect.
Okay. Yeah, altimeter set, transponder, squawk VFR, taxi briefing, we expect to use runway 11, runway, taxi via Bravo, hold short of runway 11.
Okay.
Yeah, we have no hotspots. Taxi briefing complete, parking brake release.
Okay, parking brake release, your controls.
My controls.
Your controls. Alright, so just give it a little bit of power.
Right, clear.
That's it, that's all you need. Okay, start turning. Good. You can use a little bit of brake here, good. Okay, watch that wing over there. Good. Good. Okay, we're clear.
Okay, run off checklist, parking brakes set,
Okay.
flight controls check.
Good, and get those throttles back to 1,000.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right, always back to 1,000, good.
Radios and avionics, flight instruments check. It's in all green. Radios and avionics set. What was North Texas area?
123.5.
Point five, yeah. 123.5.
5.
Kind of forgot about it. Okay. Okay, set. I have to check the RAM and MOS, right?
Nope, not today.
Yeah. Fuel selectors back to on, please verify.
Okay, fuel selector is on and verified.
Mixtures rich, total 1,500. Okay. Props check. I'll check RPM and oil pressure if it's down.
Okay.
Oil pressure.
So we look for 3 things, right?
Yeah, RPM, oil pressure, manifold pressure.
Drop, rise, and then a drop in oil pressure. Okay, and a little more, right? So no more than 500, so up, good. So drop, rise, drop,
up.
And then look outside. No oil sprayed out, no smoke, we're good. No oil, no smoke.
Yeah, no oil, no smoke.
Good thing on the right side.
RPM, oil pressure down.
Oil
Manifold pressure up.
Good.
Checked.
Okay.
Throttle's 2,000.
Yeah. Oops, sorry.
You're good. Governor check. Propellers left first, reduced to 1,900. Good enough?
So we'll do both of them, right? So 19, and then you want to do the same thing on the right side. And then we can do one at a time, right? So, so 19, and...
Sorry, manifold pressure about 18.
Right there, okay.
Yeah.
All right, 18,
left 18,
so we're going to go up to 20.
Go to 20.
Small.
Oh, small.
Small corrections.
Okay.
Okay.
Still at 19.
Okay, back to 18.
Back to 18.
Okay, and then 19.
21.
Good.
Okay, still at 19. Back to 19.
There you go. Okay, 19.
Propellers back to full forward.
Yep.
RB check.
Decrease.
RPM decrease and then rise. Magneto check. Left off.
Ramming ground, Cessna 25836.
Left right on, off. Okay, back on within 175, left 550. Right left off.
25836 at flight school with India.
Back on.
Requesting southeast departure.
Off.
Okay.
Back on within 175, left 550. Alternators check.
Bravo.
Left alternator off.
Runway 11, taxi via Bravo.
Discharge, charge.
And light illuminates.
Alternate illuminates. Back on, back to even. Right off, alternate illuminates. Left charge, right discharge. Back to even. Throttles idle check. First I shut down. Yeah.
No suction gauge.
Suction gauge. We don't have suction gauge.
Nope, none.
Okay.
And then engine instruments.
Trans all green. Annunciator panel check.
Okay.
Lights are illuminating. Auto idle check.
Ground, good morning. Executive 848 at Sky Services with India ready to taxi.
All right.
Okay, engine still running. Back to 1000. We don't have autopilots here, right?
No autopilot in this plane.
Okay.
Executive 848, runway 11, taxi via Charlie. Runway 11, taxi via Charlie, Executive 848.
Sure, ground lean. Situation, wait, should I brief the situation?
You can just do a takeoff briefing.
Okay, I'll take a briefing. We have...
That's our situation, yeah.
Yeah, we are expected to use runway 11, running length is 7,006 feet.
Normal takeoff.
Normal takeoff. Our takeoff distance is 1,260 feet. If we don't reach 70% of rotation speed until you use 50%, which is the midpoint, we'll abort takeoff. If engine failure before rotation, throttle line apply brakes. If we have engine failure after rotation and have sufficient runway to land, we'll land on the runway. If we have engine failure below 3,000 feet AGL, feather secure and land. If we have engine failure above 3,000 feet AGL, we'll try to restart the engine.
Okay.
Taxi briefing, we're using 11, taxi via Bravo, hold short of runway 11.
Sounds good.
Okay, should I get the clearance first?
Yeah, we'll get the clearance, contact ground. We have information, India.
Yeah. We have,
Northbound departure.
Bravo to text to flight school.
So 6460, Mike Rem, contact Spark
we
3
don't use
Bravo.
this. Do we?
Yeah, we're just
6460, Mike, good day.
the map.
Okay. Raymond ground 70190 Delta Charlie.
7190 Delta Charlie, Rem ground, standby.
Can I start the record lights here, or
We'll wait till we get over there.
Does it act like
7190 Delta Charlie, Rem ground.
70190 Delta Charlie at flight school with information India. Request taxi to active runway northbound departure.
790 Delta Charlie, runway 11, taxi via Bravo.
Runway 11, taxi via Bravo 70190 Delta Charlie. Okay, left clear, forward clear, right clear.
Okay. And parking brake release.
Brake release.
And And all right, here we go. Your controls.
My controls.
Your controls.
It's a lot of power.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yes, like about 1,200 is
Yeah,
1,000.
even 1,000
yeah,
usually.
It's okay. The taxi speed is also the same, right? Like
yeah, less
below
than 15.
15.
Yep. All right, clear right.
Clear right.
Center.
Center. Do I have
clear.
to check flight instruments here?
Yeah, so I'll show you. So
Okay.
start the turn. This is your ball,
Okay.
right? That little trapezoid. So ball moves
Thanks.
opposite.
Ball outside.
Turn, rate of turn indicator, same direction.
Okay.
Okay.
Magnetic compass. Heading indicator. Magnetic compass.
Flight ground Cessna 67710.
Freely moved. Altimeter within 5 feet.
So 67710 Revenue ground.
Revenue ground Cessna 67710 at South Ram because VFR North departure with information.
Hey,
They checked
radio.
race.
653, Roger, thanks.
Set.
Before takeoff checklist, throttle at 1,000. Radio set to tower. Fuel selector on, please verify.
Fuel selector is on and verified.
Trim neutral, flaps up, cow flaps up, car beat off, propellers full forward, fuel pumps on, cabin door verify secured.
Cabin door is secure.
Secured.
Okay.
Redmond Tower, Seminole 190 Delta Charlie, holding short of runway 11, ready for departure.
Seminole 190 Delta Charlie, Revenue Tower, runway 11, clear for takeoff without delay. Traffic Cessna on the go, right turn eastbound.
Clear to take off runway 11 without delay, Cessna, Seminole 190 Delta Charlie. Okay, safety check, final approach clear, runway 11 clear, miss check, mixture go rich.
Okay, finals
Engine
clear.
instruments all green.
Okay, fuel pumps, landing light, recog
Landing
light,
recog lights on.
and not nav light.
Okay.
Light.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Here
Normal
we go.
takeoff.
Normal takeoff, heels to the floor, and power to 2,000 RPM. And engines
Engine
all green.
go full.
Full power. Okay, takeoff power set.
75, airspeed alive. .75 rotates.
Okay, it's going to be pretty heavy. Okay, there you go. Pitch for 88.
Pitch for 88. It's quite fast.
Yep, good. 88. Okay,
88.
positive rate of climb.
Positive rate of climb.
Below
Below
109.
109. You're up.
You're up, good.
11 landing traffic.
And pull it out and then up. Yeah, good. Okay, gear's going to retract. Let's see, where's this Cessna?
Right in front of us.
Where?
Right below us. So right in front of us, over there.
Okay, start crosswind.
Yeah. Okay, landing gear up, no green. No red, not in the mirror.
Alright, good. 88.
Okay, 88.
Okay, left crosswind.
Left crosswind.
Nose down just a little bit. Good. Good. Keep turning crosswind here. Okay, crosswind.
Okay, crosswind.
We'll kind of square it up here, and then we'll turn downwind for the LOA here.
Okay. Okay, just keep climbing.
Runway 11, clear for
Yep, keep
takeoff.
climbing.
Okay.
Let's go 75.
Okay, clear up to 75. 1,000 feet AGL, climb checklist. Pitch for 88.
Okay, keep turning on that downwind.
Landing gear up, please verify.
Gears up and verified.
Up and verified. Throttle 25.
Good, so 25.
Yeah, 25.
Perfect. And very slow. Good, nice and easy. Gentle with the propellers.
Okay. 25. Okay.
25, a little less on the left. There you go. Okay.
25. Flaps up. Cow flaps up.
Mixture,
open,
you can
mixture,
just wait on
yeah,
mixture, right?
just,
Just very gently lean. Good. Okay, go
Trim
watch your
is-
pitch.
Trim set.
All right.
Engine and instruments check, all green. Climb checklist complete.
Okay, and we're clear of 523, so we can start
turning right.
Right into the north practice.
Okay, climbing to 75.
All right, what do you think?
Oh, it's quite fast.
A little faster, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this heading works good. We'll do like 350.
Can I switch to north practice?
Yeah, we're clear the Delta.
Yeah, we're Delta. And also the glass cockpit is like
new, right?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool. So the altitude bug is set. So what we can do is we can click altitude, ALT, and then set that to 75. It's going to beep every time you're plus or minus 200 of your set altitude. It'll notify us.
Okay. Heading to 35?
350. If you click it, click the button, it'll bring you to your current heading.
Oh, okay. Click the this one?
Click the button, yeah. If you click
Okay.
heading and then click the button.
Okay, coming to 75, 500 to go.
Really nice day.
Yeah. Is this the turn coordinator?
Yeah, that's the turn coordinator. Yeah,
this
usually.
is the attitude indicator, right?
Yeah, that's your attitude. You can actually add some power, right? You can go full power as we climb.
Oh, yeah.
Good. And you're over 200 feet, 100 feet to go.
100 feet to go, just level up here.
Good. Start bringing your nose down. All right, pitch
Okay,
power
pitch
trim.
power trim, 23. Pitch power level, 23. I should go like
21 inches.
21 at 21.
Yeah, 21 inches up top. Pitch power, a little more, a little reduced, more. Good, 21.
23.
And then very gentle, good.
Okay.
Good.
Trim, mixture leaned. Fuel pumps off, cowl flaps, leave it open.
Fuel pumps off, and then always check your pressure.
Pressure is
right, because if that
3.
pressure just keeps dropping, and it drops to 0, means the engine-driven fuel pump has failed, right?
Yeah.
So we want to turn on the auxiliary fuel pumps.
Okay.
All right, let's get out into the practice area, and then we'll start maneuvers.
The landing lights, working lights on, engine instruments look all green.
All right, you can make your position report. We're over Smith Rock.
Should we do the slow flight first?
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll do a pre-maneuver checklist and all that good stuff.
Yeah. I'll show the pre-maneuver checklist first, like before we push in report.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and get your altitude set.
I will.
Good. So just let go of the yoke and see what it does. There you go. So you got it nose down trim a little bit here.
Okay, looks
There
good.
you go. Okay.
I'll just use that.
Yep, we'll go
as
towards
a,
Mount Hood.
Clearing turns. Frame checklist, fuel selector on, please verify.
Okay, fuel selector on, verified.
Trim sets, flap 0, cowl flaps open, the car beat on. Make sure
Enrich it.
Enrich
Don't have to go full rich.
yeah.
Yep, just enrich
propeller
it.
go full forward.
Go forward,
Go
slowly,
forward.
slowly, slowly. Right, if you go too fast, you'll overspeed the prop, right?
Slowly.
Yep, nice and gentle.
Throttle, standby, gear standby, landing lights on, recular lights on, fuel pumps on.
Yeah.
Magneto confirmed on both.
Magnetos both on, good.
Seatbelt seats on and set.
Okay.
North practice traffic, Seminole 190 Delta Charlie, 5 miles northwest of Gray Butte, doing slow flight maneuvers, no practice. We're above 3,000 feet AGL. In case of emergency, we'll land on the fields to the right.
Or we could probably just go
back to Redmond?
Back to Redmond or
Okay.
to Madras, right?
Okay.
On one engine.
On one engine, yeah.
Yep.
Heading 330, altitude 7,600. I'll start here. Airspeed, target airspeed E is 65.
Okay.
The throttle reduced to 15. Okay, pitch for level. Waiting for below 140, gear down.
Okay, maintain your altitude, apply some back pressure here. You don't want to descend. All right, you're still descending. Okay, 143 green, no red, one in the mirror.
Four in the mirror,
Okay,
3 green, no
more
red.
back pressure, still descending. Good, okay. Below 111.
Go 111, flaps 10, flaps 25, flaps 40.
Okay.
Okay, you're arriving at 65. Total to 18. Pitch for airspeed, powerful altitude.
Good, nose up just a little bit. There you go, nose up a little more.
Yeah.
Heavy, right? It's a heavy
Uh-huh.
plane, right? You got to just fight it a little bit. Good.
Okay, going back to 75.
Okay, back to 75. Airspeed looks good. Right, 65 plus 5 minus 0. Okay, turn left heading in 310.
Turn left heading 310.
Good, right, so as we start that turn, we might need a little bit of power, just a little bit. Good, pitch for airspeed, good. 310. Okay, 310.
310.
Okay, looks good. Back to 330.
Back to 330.
Okay, 330. Let's go ahead and recover.
Recover.
So full
Go
power.
full power.
Carb heat off.
Carb heat off. flaps 25.
So up, push, pull up a little bit,
Oh,
push, and then release. Good. And maintain 7.5.
Okay, pitching for 82.
Nose down a little bit.
82, flaps 25.
What is it?
Flaps 10. 88, flaps 0.
Okay, and
Cruise checklist.
below 109, gear up.
Below 10. Oh, below
Don't
109.
forget that gear, right? So it's flaps, flaps, gear, flaps, right? So 82 flaps, 88 flaps, below 109, gear up, and then last notch of
Correct.
flaps. And good, maintain the altitude, push down a little bit, and then back to a cruise.
Back to a cruise.
Northpax here, Seminole
21.
190 Delta Charlie over Lake Billy, 76 northbound maneuvering, north practice. Okay, so
23.
what could we do better on that one?
I should have.
On the entry,
Yeah.
right? More back pressure, okay? Hold the nose level, right? Do not descend, right? So power to 15 inches and just keep adding back pressure, right? We want to maintain our altitude. You descended down to 7.4, right?
Yeah.
So we lost about 200 feet on the entry, right? Below 140, gear down, 111, flaps, 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 and then just keep adding the back pressure to maintain altitude,
Okay.
right? Okay, it's going to get heavy even with trim, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's practice that again, but this time let's do a power off stall, right? But it's the same concept. We're going to maintain altitude, bleed off airspeed, okay? And first indication.
Okay. Power off stall.
Power off stall.
Previous checklist. Fuel selector on, please verify.
Fuel selector on and verified.
Trims. That for now. Flaps 0. Cowl flaps open. Carbeat on. Mixture enriched. Props go full forward.
6710, about 1 mile.
Throttle. Standby.
6,000.
Gear standby. Nav lights. And main recognized and landing lights on. Magnetos confirm on both.
Okay.
Seatbelt seats on and set.
Okay.
We're above 3,000. Prince landing area, Madras Airport to the right.
Okay.
North practice 701 Delta Charlie, 7 miles southwest of Madras Airport, maneuvering. North practice. Okay, heading 330 Mountain Hood reference, target airspeed 80.
Okay.
Okay, throttle reduced to 15. Okay, below 140, gear down.
North practice area, 63843.
Already start adding that back pressure.
3,600.
You're already descending, right? Okay, 3 green, no
Green,
red.
no red, one in the mirror.
Below 111.
Below 111, flaps 10, flaps 25, flaps 40.
There you go. Good. Good job with the back pressure. Okay, and then when we hit 80 knots, just gently lower the nose.
Okay.
Okay, and when you recover from the stall, I don't want you to push the nose over. Stall, and then just lower the nose. Okay, 80, power idle, and just bring the nose up gently on the horizon. Okay, and right here, hold it, hold it, hold it. Okay, lower the nose, right
Power.
there, full power.
Carbeat off,
Okay, flaps.
flaps
Okay, and then start to
35.
climb away from the ground, right? Bring the nose back up. All right, and 82,
82,
positive rate.
rate,
Flaps.
flaps 10,
Good.
waiting for 88, below 109, 109, gear up,
Good, positive rate, gear up.
positive rate. Okay, no green, no red, none in the mirror. 88, positive rate, flaps 0.
Good, and then we keep climbing away from the stall. Very good.
Hey, I know what you mean now.
Like just very gently, just hold it on the horizon, hold it, and then
Don't pitch too much up,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you don't want to pitch too much up, and then you don't want to push the nose over super aggressive, right?
Okay, and also you have to maintain back pressure when in the entry.
To start the climb, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for the entry. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So
makes
you don't
sense.
want to climb, but you don't want to descend, right? Just
Makes sense.
hold the back pressure for that
Okay.
for that altitude. All right, let's make a 180 so we don't get into the clouds. And let's maintain 7,500 back to a cruise.
Okay, throttle 21. $23.
So nice today.
It is.
All right, good. 21, 23.
Okay, 21, 23. Two pumps off. Pressure green. Tail flips, leave it open.
Okay, next thing we're gonna do is a power on stall.
Power on stall, the same thing. Fuel selector on, please verify.
Okay, fuel selector on, verified.
Trim set, flaps 0, tail flap open. Can I turn the carb on right
Carb
now?
on.
Yeah, carb on, make sure
Rich in
bridging
already.
already. Props go full forward.
Good, nice and easy, good.
Okay, throttle is standby, gear standby. Landing light regular lights on, fuel pumps all on, magnetos are on both. Seatbelt seats on and set.
Let's kind of turn right a little bit because they're doing parachuting in Madras today, so I don't want to be near the area in case they're parachuting. We'll monitor.
Okay.
Right there, we'll go towards Great View.
Okay, same thing, heading 135.
Yeah.
Reference Great Butte, target airspeed 80.
Okay.
Altitude, it will start at
75.
75.
Okay. All right, reduce
power to 15.
Okay, and good. It's going to get heavy, right? So add a little bit of trim. You don't want too much trim here. Yeah, good. And just hold that back pressure, maintain 7.5. And then we're going to go power to 22 inches, right?
Yeah, once we hit 80.
Yep,
and then pitch up also to the horizon, not too much aggressive.
So you see how you're adding back pressure to maintain altitude?
Yeah.
This is just the back pressure that you'll hold.
Okay.
Right? And then when you add power, the nose should come up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, right, so good. We're adding back pressure.
Yeah,
we're almost
at 80.
Good, so just add a little more back pressure. Let it slow down. It'll slow down. Good, so feel that back pressure. More back pressure. More, right there, good.
Thunder River traffic, RV 7 Alpha Mike, 5 miles north.
Okay, a little more back pressure. A little more. Right there, good. Okay, 80. All right, power to 22.
Carb off.
Right there, it's okay. Okay, and then just hold the back pressure and pitch up a little bit. Right there, hold it there. Good, just hold it, the airspeed will bleed off. Just hold it, hold it, hold it. Good, heading looks good, 141. Just hold it, hold it. Good, hold it, hold it, hold it. A little bit back pressure here, just a little bit. Okay, stall warning.
Nose down.
Reduce the angle of attack and
full power.
Full power, and then just bring the nose up slightly. Good. Start
to 82.
82.
Okay, positive rate. 88.
And climb away
positive
from the stall.
Rate.
Good.
Did I climb too much, or is it?
No, that's good.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah, that was perfect. Okay, back to a cruise.
Back to cruise.
Good job.
21.
North Pax Area Seminole 190 Delta Charlie over Metolius 8000 southeastbound maneuvering. North practice.
Back to 23. Okay.
Okay, next thing we're gonna do, accelerated stall.
Okay.
Okay, my controls, it's usually easier if I show you first, okay?
Okay, your controls?
My controls?
Controls?
RV 7 Alpha Mike, 2 mile final. Runway 18, sunroof.
Okay, so it is a little nose down trim here. Usually, pre-maneuver check is the same. Fuel selectors on and verified. Mixtures already enriched in. Propellers full forward. Okay, props are full forward. Carb heat on. Fuel pumps are on. Magnetos, lights checked and set. And that's it. And then we're going to slow. Target airspeed is 90.
Right.
So I'll start here at this altitude. Let's see. Let me make a back to the right so we don't conflict with these guys.
Yeah.
Northback Sierra Seminole, 190 Delta Charlie. About 3 miles north of Haystack, we will be northwestbound maneuvering, north practice. So we're going to turn around here. So that's 45 right there. Okay, that line is 45. That's going to be the bank that we want, okay?
This one.
Yep, that's 45. I personally like going to the left. It feels easier for me. You could do right or left, but I prefer
Do I have to do
the left.
both sides?
Nope.
Accelerated stalls for left side?
No, not
Okay.
like on check ride,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go towards Mount Hood, and we'll maintain 8,100. Okay, so now I'm ready to start the maneuver. My pre-maneuver checklist is complete, position report complete, and power to 15 inches. And it's gonna be really heavy, but I want your hand on the throttles at all times, right? Okay, 15, really sensitive today. And I'm gonna add a little bit of nose up trim, just a little bit, right? To help me, okay? But I still wanna feel how heavy the plane is, okay? And we're slowing down and maintaining altitude, right? So I just kinda add a little bit of back pressure, staying coordinated. So really, in theory, as long as the power is the same on both engines, we don't need any rudder.
Right.
Like if my feet are all the way off the rudders, it wants a little bit of right rudder, but not a lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 knots to go, and it's getting heavy now. Like if I let it go, see how the nose wants to fall? So I'm kind of fighting that with back pressure, okay? 90 knots, I'm gonna roll it to 45, 45, and I'm just gonna pitch it up. Okay, nose down, wings level, full power.
Okay.
Okay. And then I need to start climbing away from the stall. So I pitch up for 88 knots and climb away from the ground, okay?
Right.
So when you're doing this, it's gonna be really heavy. Don't be abrupt, you don't wanna pop the controls, but you wanna be pretty firm with the controls, okay?
Okay.
All right, back to a cruise. 21.
The wings level first and then nose down, right?
Nose down first.
Nose down first and
Nose
wings level.
down, wings level, full power.
Okay.
Kind of simultaneous, but always nose down first.
Break the stall.
Reduce the critical angle of attack.
Okay.
23, 21, 23, and mixtures lean, carb heat off. Okay, your controls?
My controls?
Your controls.
Same thing. Fuel selectors on, trim set.
Verified.
Valve flaps open. Carb heat on. Mixtures enriched. Props, I'll go full forward. Okay, throttle standby. Landing lights, record lights on. Mags are on both. Seatbelt seats on and set. Okay, reduce power to 15.
University traffic, Skyhawk 202 Alpha Mike, 4,500 doing maneuvers in the northwest practice area.
Okay,
around
reduce to
Lyle.
90, maintain
University traffic.
airspeed, maintain altitude.
Okay, good.
Okay, 90, almost 90.
Very good. Just hold that back pressure a little bit. It's gonna feel really heavy, okay? Okay, 90. It's a little turbulent, just hold it. 90,
90.
left 45. Just hold it, and pitch up. More. Okay, my controls.
No
Okay.
controls?
Okay, so you don't want your airspeed to bleed off too much, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you feel how the tail started kind of wobbling a little
Yeah.
bit? So you want to get it to 45. and pitch up a little bit more.
Okay. A little more aggressively?
A little more aggressively.
Okay.
A little more. It's heavy, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll get you back to the right here. It's also a little turbulent, so it feels a little weird, right? Okay. Right there. Your controls?
My controls?
Just reduce to 15. All right, slow it to 90. Okay, 90, 45. 45, and pitch up. More. There you go, nose down, wings level, full power. See how much it is?
Yeah.
It's a lot, right?
Okay.
And start to climb away from the ground. Pitch for 88. Good. Yeah, you don't want to hold it there, because then our airspeed will actually just start to bleed off, right? And we get close to actual stall speed.
Okay. So you want to pitch up more aggressively?
Yeah. Okay, let's go turn right so we can get away from the clouds and back to a cruise, and we'll maintain 8,000.
Okay.
That works there, 8,000. Good. Pitch power trim. Good. All right, and fuel pumps can come off right now. Okay, let's, I don't want to get too close to the clouds. Try and find a visual reference going that way for steep turns.
Okay.
North of Haystack at 6,500, doing some control area.
And yep, let's maintain 8,000.
Those practice area, 63843, we are over Carver 3,600.
Let's use Grey Butte again.
Okay.
Go ahead.
North practice traffic says Seminole 190 Delta Charlie, 3 miles west of Madras Airport, 8,000 maneuvering. North practice. Okay, steep turns. Premium checklist, fuel selector on, please verify.
Okay, fuel selector on, verified.
Trim set, flaps 0, bow flaps open, carby off. Okay, mixture cleaned, props, we'll go 2023. Okay, 20. $23.
Okay.
Fuel pumps on.
Okay.
Landing light on. Magnetos are on both. Seatbelt seats on and set. Emergency landing area Madras Airport. Okay, steep turns.
Okay.
Heading Grey Butte 135.
Okay, 135.
Target reference Grey Butte. And airspeed will maintain
About 110,
Two,
right?
110.
So we're going a little fast.
reduce a
So
little
you
bit.
can go to like 19 inches. Yep,
Okay.
and start at 19 and then add a little bit of power as we roll into
Okay.
it.
North practice area 63843 over Juniper Butte, 4,500 back to Redmond, southbound, 1 packet.
Okay, we're at about
About 110, yeah.
Okay, left
So
first.
start the turn. Okay, add some power, bring the nose up already. Add 2 swipes of trim. 1, 2. 1, 2. Keep rolling. Okay. A little more power here, just a little bit right there. Good. Maintain 8,000, looks good. A little more bank, bring the nose up slightly. More nose up. See how we're descending here? More. Yep, release some roll if you need to and bring the nose up. There you go, now it's back, roll back into it. And now nose is a little bit high here, right? Watch your altitude, 8,000. A little more bank.
Yeah.
Okay, 135. Wings level, push down, roll into the right. A little more. Right there, good. Okay, we're climbing a little bit. There you go. Okay, now look outside, right? Look at your nose is down now, right? So bring it up. Oh. Okay, 135, wings level. Release the trim. I'm back to a cruise, right? So 21, maintain 8,000. Good, not bad, right?
Yeah.
But you got to get your eyes outside, right? As you enter the first like 90, your nose is falling,
All right.
and you're not adding enough back pressure, okay? But not bad,
Yeah, can I do it again?
of course.
Yeah.
All right, but reduce the power because we're a little quick.
I guess this plane is powerful than the other
It
planes.
is, a little bit, yeah. Got 2 Cessna engines out there.
Even powerful than other Seminoles. Maybe.
Yeah, this is a nice plane.
This is a VSI, right?
Yep, that's your VSI.
Okay.
It's a little lagged, right? It's a little delayed, right? So your best instrument is your eyes,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Use those eyes. Right here, we're level on the horizon, right? Set that sight picture. North Pax Area, Seminole 190 Delta Charlie, 4 miles north of Haystack Reservoir, 8,000 southeast maneuvering, North Paxers.
Okay. Left turn first.
Okay, left turn. So roll into it. All right, right about 30, add the power. Okay, add some trim. 1, 2, and roll into the rest of it right there. There you go. Now look outside. Nose is good here, but it's starting to fall. Yep, so add the back pressure. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Look at that. A little bit of nose up here. Okay, approaching 135. 135, push the nose down because it's going to try and climb. Roll to the right. A little quicker. There you go. Okay, and now release some back pressure because look at our nose is high. So release some of that back pressure. Just release it. There you go. Hold it there. There you go. Good. Good. Stay in it. Stay in the turn. Nose up. Nose up, nose up, nose up.
Crescent Valley traffic, Cessna 25836, 10 miles of coming to a flyover for wind check. Crescent Valley traffic.
Okay, 135.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, overshot a little bit, but good job on the turn. You just missed that heading. Good. All right, push it down, right, because we got to maintain 8,000. Release the trim, reduce the power. Much better. All right, as you roll into it, I want you to add, you're adding the trim, but you still have to add some back pressure.
Right.
You can't just roll into it because we're going to fall back there, right? So you have to add the nose up, roll into it. Once you add the trim, you can release it a little bit because if not, our nose will be too high.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Madras, do some landings.
Oh, okay.
So let's turn left and we'll go that way and get the weather and see what runway we can use.
Please monitor CTAP for activity.
Madras Municipal Airport.
Automated weather.
Let's start descent.
1808 Zulu.
Just leave
weather,
power
wind
at like 18.
300 at 6 visibility.
300 at 6.
10.
So let's go around and
Clear,
we'll make
below,
a teardrop.
12,000. Temperature 11 Celsius. Dew point 2. Altimeter 3020.
April
3020.
20th, the strip is open. The pilot lounge is open 24/7 with code 13242.
So barrow, turn the knob,
There is
3020, good.
skydiving activity today between 11:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. on the east side of the airport, 2000 and below. Please monitor CTAF for activity.
Going to fly over the windsock. Looking for windsock. Check. Christmas Valley traffic.
I'll make the first radio call.
Okay.
Just start setting up for a teardrop. We gotta descend, so yep. Madras traffic, Seminole 190 Delta Charlie. We're about 6 miles south of the field, inbound for a left downwind runway 34, Madras. We're gonna practice normal, short field, and go arounds.
Okay. Go around the same thing.
Yeah, it's
Full
the same thing as
power.
like recovering from a power off stall,
Uh-huh.
right? So full power, first
Flaps
notch of
25.
flaps, 82 positive rate flaps, below 109, gear up, and then 88 positive rate flaps up.
Okay.
Same procedure.
No one's using Madras right now, so it'll be fun.
There is parachuting starting in about 30 minutes, so
Okay.
we'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay.
So this plane is very fast, right? So you want to set yourself up, give yourself enough time. Right here, too close still, right? Set yourself up on a nice 45, so that way when you're on the 45, you can start slowing down, doing the before landing checklist, all that stuff.
Okay.
You don't want to rush yourself. Looks good here. We'll still keep going out that way a little bit and keep descending.
Sending to 4,000, right?
We'll go 4,000, yeah.
Okay.
And then once we're clear, verify the traffic, the pattern is clear, we'll descend to 3.5.
Okay. Oh, I just lost the Bluetooth.
Huh?
I just lost the Bluetooth.
Yeah, me too. Madras traffic, Seminole 190 Delta Charlie, 3 miles west of the field, setting up for a 45, left downwind 34, Madras.
Should I start turning now?
Yep, now you can start the 45, the teardrop. Okay, 4,000.
Okay, 4,000.
Wow.
Always.
All right, and traffic pattern looks clear, so we can start descending at 3,500, and you can start a before landing checklist.
Before landing checklist, fuel selector on, please verify.
Fuel selector on verified.
Flaps 0, carb beat, I'll turn it on, mixture rich, props
Slowly full forward.
Okay, throttles set.
Below 140,
gear down.
Okay, now let's start joining here. You're going to be a little bit wider than you're used to, right?
Right.
But right about here, let's join the downwind. A little more. Start joining it. 3-5. Okay.
3 green, no red,
One in the
in the
mirror.
mirror.
Madras traffic Seminole 190 Delta Charlie, established left downwind runway 34.
Fuel pumps
Touch
on.
and go, Madras. Okay, 3,500, pattern altitude, bring the nose up. Add some trim here.
Okay, seatbelt is on and set.
Set.
Before landing checklist complete.
Complete. All right, and we're just gonna slow it down. So it's hard to see the runway, but when you're abeam the 1,000 footers, then we can go, okay, below 111, flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
Power set to about, let's try 17. Okay, and then start a descent, which you're already descending a little bit, right?
Right.
And we could probably slow it down a little bit to like 16. There you go. Pitch for airspeed, power for altitude, there. Okay, and we're descending. So now we're descending downdraft, right? So add some power. A little bumpy.
All right.
Okay, start the base turn.
Okay, below 111, flaps 25.
Yep. Okay, and let's do a normal landing. Normal landing, remember, flaps 25.
Yeah, flaps 25.
Okay, and so we want 90 here on the base. We're a little low. Add some power. Bring the nose up. Add some nose up trim. There you go. All right, over the canyon, it's always bumpy. Ooh! All right, good. Start slowing it down. We're a little fast. And we gained like 300 feet on that. That was crazy. All right, now we can start turning final. Madras traffic Seminole 190 Delta Charlie final 3-4, touch and go, Madras.
Okay, mixture rich, props forward, landing gear down, please verify.
3 green, no red, 1 the mirror, gear down, verified.
Stabilized approach.
Let's go wings level and verify our approach. Okay, a little fast, start slowing it down for 80, but VSI looks good, and stabilize approach, continue. All right, descending, all right, good, sinking, add a little bit of power, small power corrections here, and we're aiming for the numbers, okay?
Okay.
So just keep bringing me down towards those numbers, very good. A little bit of an updraft, reduce some power. Airspeed, a little bit fast, just bleed off that airspeed, there you go. Nose up, reduce the power. Okay, and hold the power, keep it in, and now idle, and ground effect, don't flare, ground effect, and let it sink, and then we just gently lift the nose up, so the main gears touch down, and then the nose, just like that, flaps up.
Flaps up.
Carb heat off.
Carb heat off.
And stay center line, full power.
Full power.
All right.
Okay, airspeed alive.
And 75.
75, rotate.
It'll be heavy, get it up off the ground, there we go. And pitch for 88.
Okay, pitch for 88.
Okay, positive rate.
Positive rate, below 109, gear up.
Gear up.
No green, no red, not in the mirror.
Okay, 88 knots.
88 knots.
Nose down a little bit, nose down, just a little bit, there you go. Okay, 3,100. Right, center, left, clear. Start your left crosswind. Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie left crosswind runway 34. There'll be a full stop on the next one, Madras. We'll be a full stop on the next one.
Okay.
Okay, 3,500, almost there. All right, 3,500, pitch power trim. So pitch power back to about 20 in the pattern. It will help you stay a little slower. There you go, 20, a lot of power. All right, good, 20. And remember, it's going to be a little bit wider than you're used to.
Okay.
So good crosswind here. Right about here, let's start the downwind.
Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie turning left downwind runway 34 full stop Madras.
Okay, and now we can go ahead and do a before landing checklist.
Fuel selector.
Nose down a little bit.
Yeah, fuel selector. Oh shit. On, please verify.
Fuel selector on, verified.
Flaps 0, carb on. Mixture reached. Possible forward.
Below
140. Gear down.
Wow, it's bumpy.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Okay. 3 green, no red. One in the mirror.
Okay, gear down, verified.
Fuel pumps on. Seatbelt seats on and set. Landing lights on. Reporting checklist complete.
All right, you're kind of shrinking the pattern here. Good. Kind of bring your nose out so that way we can keep a nice square pattern. All right, and then when we're beamed 1,000 footers, we can begin descending.
Okay, begin descending. We're
already a little low, right? So below 111.
Flaps 10.
So just hold this power in so that way we don't descend as much. Make sure your power matches, right? You don't want asymmetrical thrust.
Right.
And pitch for airspeed. Start slowing down a little bit. Yeah, 100 here. There you go, 100. Use trim as you need it.
Turn downwind here. Base here. Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie turning left base runway 34 full stop Madras. Okay, below 111, flaps 25. It's a short field landing, right?
No, one more normal.
Normal landing, okay. Okay, pitch for 90.
Good, add a little bit of power, just a little bit. Good, small, good. Small corrections on the throttles.
Okay. Turning final. Final track.
Okay.
Mixture rich, throttle forward, landing gear down, 3 green, no red, 1 in the mirror, please verify.
Okay, 3 green, no red, 1 in the mirror, gear down, verified.
Okay, stabilized approach, check.
Okay,
little
airspeed,
high.
little fast.
Okay.
DSI is checked.
Airspeed reduced to 80.
All right, stabilize, continue.
Continue.
Okay, aim for those numbers. There you go. Good, small power, very good. Keep coming down to those numbers. So on the short field, they're pretty much going to do the same thing, right?
Right. I would have to flare, right?
Yeah, no flare. Let it sink into ground effect, and then just hold it level. As it sinks, your flare is just very gentle, right? Power looks good, airspeed looks good. All right, and slowly reduce power to idle. Enter ground effect, and left the nose. Just hold it, just hold it. No, don't push down. Good, and power should be idle. Your power wasn't idle there. Good.
Oh yeah.
And we'll take the next exit.
Flaps.
Yeah, you can get the flaps up. A little bit of wind.
Yeah.
Okay, flaps up.
Flaps up, carb off.
Carb heat off, and we're just full stop here. Taxi back.
Do a short field takeoff, right?
Yeah, next.
Okay.
So we'll exit here. Easy on the brake. Reduce the power. Power can be idle. Yep. There you go. Start that turn. All right, and we'll do an after landing checklist so you can practice that.
Okay. Okay, after landing checklist, radios set, throttle to 1,000. It's almost idle, right? 1,000.
Yep, pretty much. All right,
Okay.
1,000.
1,000, mixtures ground leaned, carb heat off, cowl flaps leave it open, trim neutral,
We can leave a little bit nose up trim.
Yeah. Transponder
Let's
squawk VFR. Fuel pumps off. Pitot heat off. Defrost up to you. Landing light off. Record lights off.
Okay, let's taxi to 3-4.
Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie. Clear runway 34. We'll taxi back to runway 34 for
Yeah, Alpha.
takeoff. Madras.
Good.
That's a cool plane.
They are cool planes. Make a right here. Left, center, right, clear.
We're doing the same thing on the next lesson, right?
Yeah, exact same thing. That's why it's like, usually we only do like 1 or 2 of each maneuver because we have to do it twice for the hours. You need 8.5 to sign up.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, then we do introduce new things. VMC demo, emergency descent, engine shutdown, single engine instrument approach, and single engine pattern work.
Okay.
All right, good. Try and keep it under 15. A little fast. My controls?
Controls?
I think the brakes are weird on this. They are. The right brake feels mushy.
Uh-huh.
All right, your controls,
Controls?
just keep it under 15.
Okay. Yeah, brakes are feeling weird.
Yeah, a little weird. The brakes are making me a little bit nervous. It pulls to the left. So when we land on the runway and we do a short field landing, just be very careful
Okay.
when you press on the brakes. If it starts to pull, just release them and we'll
Okay.
just keep rolling.
Okay, before takeoff check.
All right, before takeoff, check.
Auto 2000. Ready on. 1000. Radio set. Fuel selector is on. Please verify.
Fuel selector verify.
Trim is a little nose up trim.
Yeah.
Flap 0. Cow flaps open. Car beat off. Propellers full forward. Fuel pumps on. Cabin doors closed and latched. Secured. Address traffic 70190 Delta Charlie, entering runway 34 for takeoff. Madras. On approach clear.
Okay. Runway's clear.
34 clear. Mist check. Mixture go enrich. Engine instruments look all green. Landing light on. Record lights on. Transponder squawk VFR. Timers already set. Okay, short field takeoff.
Yep. So try to use all the runway available, right? Let's line up a little bit straighter here on the center line. Okay. Brakes.
Brakes.
Okay, now hold those brakes down.
Okay,
All
go
right.
2000.
Power to 2000. Mixture is rich. All right, 2000. Engine's looking healthy, all green.
All green.
Okay, full power. Hold the brakes. Hold the brakes. Hold the brakes. Okay, max power. Release the
Power
brakes.
release.
All right, center line.
70. Rotation speed 70. Airspeed alive. Okay, 70 rotates.
Okay. Okay, pitch for 82.
Traffic, that's on 6771.
Okay, 82.
82.
Clear of obstacles.
Clear of
Transition to
obstacles.
88.
Transition to 88.
Left downwind 1A, 34, Central Madras.
Okay, 88, positive rate. Below 109, gear up.
Perfect.
Okay, 3
Goes
green,
down
no
just
green,
a little bit here.
no red, none in the mirror.
Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie, departure leg, runway 34, left closed traffic, Madras.
Three 3,100. Should I turn left crosswind here?
Yep, left crosswind.
Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie, turning left crosswind, runway 34, left close traffic, Madras.
Okay.
We're
Remember,
arriving
pitch
at
power trim, right? Whoa. Alright, good. 3,500. Pitch power trim. Reduce that power. You don't want to be too fast here.
I go 20, right?
20's, yeah, 20 in the pattern works really good. 20. Okay,
pitch.
nose down. Maintain this altitude. Good crosswind here. Oh. Alright, start the downwind turn now. Good spacing.
Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie, turning left downwind, runway 34, Madras.
Okay, short field landing
Short
here.
field landing. Before landing checklist, fuel select, turn on, please verify.
Fuel selector on, verified.
Left standby, car beat on, mixture enriched, throttle forward. Below 140, gear down. Okay, 3 green, no red, 1 in the mirror, please verify.
Okay, 3 green, no red, 1 in the mirror, gear down,
Fuel
verified.
pumps on, landing lights on, seatbelt seats on and set. Before landing checklist complete. Okay, we're beam the numbers. Below 111, flaps 10. Okay, target airspeed 100.
Madras traffic, that's on 6770, entering left downwind 1A, 3445, Madras.
Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie, turning left base, runway 34, Madras. Okay, below 111, flaps 25. Target airspeed is 90. Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie, turning final, runway 34, Madras. Below 111, flaps 40.
Okay,
Target airspeed 75.
okay, a little fast here. Same aiming point as last time,
Okay,
right?
first.
Maybe a little bit above the numbers, like first stripe,
Okay.
right? Because you're going to be a little bit slower on the airspeed, right?
Okay, mixture rich, throttle forward, landing gear down, 3 green, no red, 1 in the mirror, please verify.
Okay, 3 green, no red, 1 in the mirror, gear down, verified, and stabilized approach, verified.
Level check.
Continue.
Runway 34, pitch for 75.
Try 80 just because of the turbulence.
Okay.
80's okay. Good, a little bit of power, good, small power. Bring the nose up a little bit. Okay, then reduce the power bird. Okay. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Okay, start reducing power slowly.
Madras traffic, that's on
Okay, and power idle.
turning left base 1A, 3445.
Okay, idle, idle, all the way. Alright, don't push down, don't push down.
Oh, ballooned.
Okay, and flare, good. Don't push down, right? Power idle a little sooner. You gotta go power all the way idle. And easy there, and full power. Carb heat, yeah.
Okay, 75 rotates.
So don't overthink it, right? Just do what you did last time on your normal landings.
Okay.
Okay? You just have full flaps now, so you can reduce the power a little bit later in ground effects. Okay, but you don't want to do it too late because then we're going to carry that energy and float.
Right.
Okay, positive rate below 109.
Positive rate below 109, gear up.
Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie, departure leg 34.
No green, no red, down in the mirror.
Madras.
Turning left crosswind. Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie, turning left crosswind, runway 34, left close traffic. Madras.
Nose down a little bit, 88. Okay.
Okay. Madras traffic Cessna, correction, 70190 Delta Charlie, turning left downwind, runway 34, Madras. Okay, turning left downwind, maintaining 35. For landing checklist, fuel selector on, please verify.
Okay, fuel selector on, verified.
Flaps standby, car beat on, mixtures reached, props full forward, below 140, gear down. Three green, no red, one in the mirror.
Okay, 3 green, no red, 1 in the mirror, gear down, verified.
Verified, landing light on, fuel pumps on, seatbelt seats on
Watch
and
your pattern,
set.
right? Get your nose out just a little bit, good. Okay,
Rear beam, below 111, flaps 10. Power to 16. Start descending. Target is 100.
okay, a little fast. Okay, let's start the base turn. We're maybe a little low here.
Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie, turning left base, runway 34, Madras. The 111, flaps 25.
Traffic, Cessna 67710, departing the test pattern on the left downwind to the southwest redneck.
Okay, pitching for 90.
Okay, we're overshooting, that's okay. Just slowly bring it back in, right? Don't want to pull too much.
Right.
Okay, final check.
Final check. Props full forward, mixture reached. Gear down, 3 green, no red, 1 in the mirror, please
Okay.
verify.
3 green, no red, 1 in the mirror, gear down, verified.
Okay, we were too fast. Pitched for 75.
Watch out for
yeah.
that bird.
Data part.
Good, add some trim. Alright, we're sinking really fast, add some power. Airspeed's fast, start bleeding off the airspeed. Okay, power idle. And hold it, idle, idle, idle. You gotta go idle. Even that little bit of power is gonna carry you, right?
Oh yeah.
And, okay. Alright, flaps up. Idle, right? You gotta go idle.
I thought I
Carb
went
heat.
idle, but
And full power.
it wasn't.
All right, let's get out of here. We'll try again in Redmond. It's
Okay.
a little bumpy.
$75, rotate.
Madras traffic, Cessna 67710, departing from Canada on the left down into the south, lost call, Madras.
Madras traffic, 70190 Delta Charlie, departure leg. Oh, below
34.
109. Positive rate, gear up.
Yeah, get that gear up, right?
First, gear up first.
All right.
Okay, no green, no red, so running the mirror. Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie, departure leg will make southbound departure on the left downwind, Madras. Okay, 88. What altitude should I climb to?
Let's go 5-5.
Okay, climbing to 55.
Nose down a little bit. Okay. And 88.
Should I keep climbing? Or?
Yeah, let's keep climbing. There's no one else in the pattern right now. Just those guys departing. Okay, no more than 30 degrees. Okay, 1,000 feet AGL, climb checklist,
Climb
25,
checklist,
25.
25. Pitch for 88. 25, 25.
It's getting windy.
Yeah.
I think it would have been too windy for our flight if I left it at the original time.
Smart.
So I was like, yeah, let's push them earlier.
Okay, flaps up, tail flaps open, mixture
Just
a little bit.
A little bit,
yeah.
good.
Trim. Set. Engine instruments look all green. Climb checklist complete. Climbing to 55.
Madras traffic 70190 Delta Charlie, left downwind, runway 34, departing to the south. Madras.
I need to get a little adjusted to this plane.
It's just a little bit quicker, a little bit heavier, right? So it's like everything needs to happen a little sooner, and you just have to be more in control of the plane, right? And it's a little bumpy today, which doesn't help for the first flight.
Okay. Pitch for level for checklist 21.
It is definitely bumpy.
23. Okay. Trim set. Mixture leaned a little bit. Cowl flaps open. Fuel pumps off. Engine instruments look all green. Landing lights and record lights are on. Crew checklist complete. Okay, going back to Redmond.
North practice area, Seminole 8125 Lima over Terrebonne, 6,600 climbing 8,000, maneuvering northbound towards Hood. North practice.
Good, let's maintain 5-5.
North Practice traffic 70190 Delta Charlie, 5 miles north of Culver, going back to Redmond, southbound Madras. North Practice.
We can go a little bit to the left here.
Here we're heading to...
Right there. Good, and we'll keep an eye out for that 152.
Okay.
Us. They're down and below us, like 4 miles out. Nice day, just a little windy.
And bumpy.
And bumpy.
It's gonna be this all summer, so...
Yeah, it's pretty, this is typical for Redmond. 5-6 is okay too. I think I see them. They're just above that little butte over there. I see them.
Oh yeah, traffic and stuff.
See them?
Yeah, I see them.
Alright, cool. Yeah, as long as we keep this heading, should be no factor.
Yeah.
Rest confirmation, Juliet 1756 Zulu. Wind at 32010. Weather at 5005. Temperature 13, dew point -1. Altimeter 3015. IFR arrivals expect RNAV approach, runway 5 and 29 use. Call Police Seattle. Ground delay with Call Police San Francisco. On initial contact advised. Information, Juliet. Rest confirmation, Juliet 1756 Zulu. Wind at 32010.
Oh.
Weather at 5005.
Quite windy.
I lost them. North Pax area, Seminole 190 Delta Charlie. 2 miles west of Haystack, 5,500 southbound to Redmond. North Practice. I lost them.
I'm looking for it.
And they're 300 feet below us.
North Practice Seminole 812 Valley Mass, 3.6 miles south of Culver, 8,500, continuing northwestbound, North Practice.
Like a left 360. Watch out for the terrain. I see him, but just keep making a left 360.
Okay. First spacing?
Yeah.
North Practice area, Seminole 8125 Lima, just 2 miles south of Lake Billy Chinook, maneuvering northwestbound for slow flight maneuvers. North Practice.
Okay, now let's continue.
Yeah. Try to start descending a bit.
We can start a slow descent.
Okay. That's Smith Row. Right.
Yeah, we'll switch over to tower and we'll just wait.
Zero Redmond Tower.
Redmond Tower, Cessna 67710 over Smith Rock at 4,200. Request some traffic pattern with information. Zulia.
Cessna 710, stay position.
Over Smith Rock, Cessna 67710.
Cessna 710, enter right down, runway 29, report downwind.
Right downwind,
Slow down just a little
report
bit.
downwind 1, Cessna 67710.
Should I call or just wait?
Let's wait a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to be number 2 behind them, so. Okay, let's call now.
Redmond Tower, 70190 Delta Charlie.
Like a right 360.
70190 Delta Charlie, Redmond Tower.
70190 Delta Charlie with information Juliet, request full stop
Over Smith Rock.
over Smith Rock. 70190 Delta Charlie.
700 Delta Charlie, enter right down, runway 29, report downwind. Traffic ahead of you is a Cessna for right traffic.
Report right downwind, runway 29, looking for traffic, 70190 Delta Charlie.
Okay, let's do a before landing checklist now
Okay.
to help us slow down. So let's maintain altitude.
Maintain altitude, below 1, just fuel selector on, let's verify.
Verify.
Flap 0, car beats on, extra rich, props fully pull forward. Below 140, gear down.
Okay. Holy crap, it's bumpy.
Okay, 3 green, no red, 1 in the mirror. Fuel pumps on, landing light on, right hook lights on. Seatbelt seats on and set. Flying checklist complete.
Alright, add a little bit of power.
Okay, climb to 4-1.
Yeah. They're right in front of us, you see them?
Yeah.
Like 11 o'clock.
That's pretty slow.
Very, yeah.
Redmond Tower, Cessna 67710 at right downwind, runway 29, request some touch and goes.
Cessna 710, runway 29, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 29, Cessna 67710.
Should I do left 360 here or?
And Redmond Tower, 70190 Delta Charlie, have traffic in sight. Do you need us on a 360? We're slow as practical here and still closing on them.
710 Delta Charlie, just widen out there, touch and go.
Yeah, we'll widen
And
out.
number 2, runway 29, clear to land.
Roger, we'll widen out. Number 2 and 29 are clear to land. 710 Delta Charlie.
Redmond Tower, Cessna 65259 inbound on F29 Zulu.
Okay,
So 65259, Redmond Tower, stay position.
Over
only 5 miles from Colta, 65259.
So 259 for Port Colta.
Port Colta, 65259.
Short pit landing, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just widen out a bit.
Yep, more right there.
So it's a 710 after touch and go, make right traffic, report midfield each pass.
The touch and go right traffic, midfield each pass, 677 on you.
Attention all aircraft information, kilo current.
Okay, below 111, flaps 10.
Okay, we're almost abeam them.
Yeah.
Keep it wide. Okay, now we're abeam them. Okay, let's go ahead and start the base turn. Just be careful with the turbulence. Keep the airspeed at 80
Okay.
on final. Holy. You... Wow. Alright, good. Nose up a little bit for airspeed.
Yeah.
And flaps 25.
35. I imagine how that little Cessna feels about
No,
it.
not fun.
Yeah.
Okay, add some trim here. He's got a lot of back pressure here. Alright, there you go. Okay, add some power because we're going to start sinking. And just kind of walk it over to final. Okay.
Okay, here's
Alright, here we go.
80. Okay, final check. Mixture rich, props to forward, landing gear down, 3 green, no red, 1 in the mirror, please verify.
Okay, 3 green, no red, 1 in the mirror, geared down is verified.
Stabilize approach check. Airspeed, pitch force 80. Reduce the throttle a little bit for this. Okay.
Alright, we're sinking a little bit fast, add some power. Alright, good. Then once you're back on glide path, reduce the power, good. Okay, clear to land 29er.
29er.
Cessna 710, right traffic.
Right traffic, 710.
Good, don't good, don't jerk it, right? Just smooth. Alright, and we'll keep rolling out. Watch the
710,
brakes.
Delta Charlie with turn left Bravo 2, taxi parking via Bravo, remain this frequency.
Taxi to parking via Bravo, remain this frequency, 70190 Delta Charlie.
And that was left Bravo 2, correct?
710, Delta Charlie, affirmative, left turn Bravo 2.
Alright, left turn Bravo 2, 710 Delta Charlie.
It's like, yeah, flaring is,
No flare, right? It's
Yeah.
Don't think of it as a flare. It's technically flaring, but enter ground effect, and then as we sink, power idle, and just lift the nose wheel off the ground, let the mains touch down, and then gently let the nose down.
okay,
I'm going to taxi us back so I can check these brakes.
okay. It's like a habit of flaring when we fly 172,
Right.
so the brakes are definitely weird.
Alright, let's go ahead and power idle. Oh,
Right Wind Tower, Cessna 65259er, reporting Colta.
That's the 259er, runway 29er, quarter 1.
Clear to land,
alright, my controls.
Controls.
I'll taxi us back. I want to make sure these things are okay. Right brake is really mushy. Okay, landing light, recog light, mixture's lean, fuel pumps are off, power 1000, and we're clear to taxi.
Yep.
Okay, left is clear, right is clear.
So you don't want to pitch up, just leave it until it drops.
Yeah, let it sink into ground effect. Once you're in ground effect, level. Like just hold this level, hold your nose on the horizon, and if your power's idle, we'll just slowly start sinking. As you start sinking, lift the nose up. It's almost like landing a Cessna, right? But we're just not flaring so much. We're not lifting the nose up, right? Because it's low wing, we're just helping it down.
Distance. Cessna 710, runway 29, record touch and go. Traffic here inside of 5 mile final.
Clear touch and go, runway 29, 67710.
Ah, I think the brakes might be broken.
Cessna 25 now, number 2, following the Cessna right base.
Number 2, and look for that traffic 2525.
Wow, that's the left brake.
That was the left. Was that the left brake?
Yeah.
Might need Johnny to look at this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find him.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm barely touching it. Like I barely touch it, and it pulls. And the right brake does nothing.
Ribbon Tower, Cessna 6525, I have that traffic.
That's the 259, roger.
Even if I slowly apply it. Oh, yeah, it locks up. Okay. All right. Okay, your controls. Let's do a shutdown checklist.
Okay, parking brake set.
Leave the parking brake off because sometimes we forget and then we go out to push it and it's set.